Good evening, my Twilight Tarot fans. We are here tonight. It's still light out. I made it. All this light you're seeing right now is coming in from the window. None of it's artificial. Yay! See, if I turn the artificial light on, then we'll glow it up a little bit. And my little dog wants to go outside, but she's been outside and she's done everything. I literally watched her. So she just doesn't like that I have the door closed to the living room right now because my daughter's watching TV and I'm recording. So I have barn doors kind of between the living room and dining room. And she's not a fan. She wants to be where mommy is, I guess. That tends to be the norm. Alright, so we are going to see. Well, I guess we're already seeing. Wow. Those counterparts been coming up for a while now. What else do we have to go with that king? Oh, a new journey. New beginning. Creative. I like this going into this weekend. And I love how this card here is kind of a mix of the colors of the other two cards. That's just wild. Nope, too many. They come out one at a time, or it's not a message meant for me to give. Sometimes I take 2 or 3, but we will see. Anything else to go with these? Like any of you who tune in regularly have seen that King of Wands. The Strength card came out before, just this last week, I believe, and that 8 of Wands too. Okay, but since they're all falling on the ground now, I think I'm done. And we have 2 8s. We've got the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom. So the 8 of Pentacles about honing your craft, right? Honing your craft. If you're going to do something, do it well. You know, dip your finger into all aspects. Really dive deep into what it is you want to do, right? So funny. 2 cards fell on the ground. One of them face up, one of them face down. The one that's face up is the 7 of Wands, which has popped out at least twice this week alone. So, too crazy. And then, so under the 8 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and she's just like the epitome of knowing what it is you're doing and being secure in herself, in her situation, in her surroundings. She's got stuff covered. She is good to go, right? Right, and this 8 of Pentacles is somebody who enjoys their craft, right? They enjoy what they're doing. Just like I enjoy pulling all these cards. All right, but we have our King of Wands here, okay? Again, the wands are fire, and so it's a creative energy, right? Transformative. And the King of Wands is a bold leader. Like he has power, charm, courage. He's charismatic. He's got everything covered. He's not afraid of anything. He's protected. He's got this salamander on his shirt, right? So he's protected in that way. And he's got, you know, now that I see, it looks like a lion in the tattoo on his arm. I don't know if you can see that, but I believe it's a lion. You know, like the hissing lion when they have their hands up like this, and that's what it looks like to me. But he's also got this lion here behind him, right? that lion's got his back or is at his back, and he's clearly not worried about it at all, right? He's confident in his stance and the person he is, in what he controls and commands, and he knows that that lion's not going to hurt him at all. He's not worried, right? The Fool card. The Fool card is always a very interesting card because it indicates a new beginning or a new journey, right? Embarking on something new, embarking on a journey of some kind, whether it be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, right? And this Strength card. Strength is about not just having strength, like physical strength, but being able to be strong in who you are, right? She is half human, half lion, and she is perfectly happy and just is okay being the different parts of who she is, right? It's a card of self-love, right? And yet being gentle enough with this lamb, right? It's not the what is it, the 5 of Swords, where you've got like the blood all over the snow. There is no lamb to the slaughter. It's, a nurturing energy, a nurturing strength. Like I said, it's not just a physical, it's coming from within, right? So perhaps you're going to need some of that strength on this journey, okay? And then we have our 8 of Wands here, which is a very quick energy, okay? It's news, it's very direct, it is coming at you, and it is going to hit you with speed. It's going to require action, okay? It might indicate a quick change, which is maybe where this new adventure, this new beginning, this fresh start, right? The Fool is all about taking chances and a new path. So, either she's actually falling, right? She's falling off this cliff into the unknown. She has no idea what's below. She doesn't have anything with her. She certainly doesn't have a parachute on, right? It's going to be quick. Her descent will be quick into who knows what. But she has with her her most prized possessions. She is confident in that, and hopefully she carries or embodies this energy and this strength with her. Perhaps there are some of you out there who are going to receive some news that is going to put you on a new path, okay? It's not going to be a bad thing. However, just know that when that news does hit you, there is a good chance that these 2 cards will need to be embodied, okay? These 2 energies, the Strength and the King of Wands, will need to be something that you call on. That's kind of how I see it. But those. And perhaps all of this will be job related, okay, or taking something that you love and turning it into your career, right? Turning it into your path, your purpose, right? Interesting. I definitely feel this because I've chosen to, walk a healing path, and I've chosen to, take what I love and craft it so that it is also my life's work, my life's purpose, right? For me, it's definitely a new path. This is me. I'm that fire energy, right? So, yeah. And then this, I don't know, I haven't really gotten any quick news yet, so we shall see how that plays out for me. Of course, these are just, you know, these are collective reads, whatever's dropping out. So it could just be the energy for the day, right? I did have some fast news this morning. Boy, I got a call from my mom, and she was pissed off at my dad. He was looking for something, and he was like in her purse and going through her wallet, and she really didn't like it. And of course, my mom's, you know, early stages of cognitive issues were probably looking at some level of dementia. Her dad had it, so it's understandable. But first thing in the morning, like, I was literally on my way out the door with my son to take him to his camp this morning, and I got the call from them. And my mom's like, I'm so mad at your father. So, you know, I had to step in. It was weird. I had to step kind of into almost a parenting role, which might be a new journey for me, but I kind of had to embody this in order to deal with that. It was very interesting. And then I spoke to my father later, and I was like, he's like, she's still pissed at me. And I'm like, well, of course she is. Like, you literally invaded her privacy. He's like, I didn't. And I was like, okay, you don't just help yourself to a woman's purse and especially, like, grab her wallet. He needed her social number. And so he was looking for her card to get the number for his, like, pension paperwork, right? So, and he didn't find it in there, of course. But instead of asking, hey, can you get your wallet out and maybe we'll have a look, you know, he just took it upon himself to help himself to all of that. And I was like, you know, you kind of invaded her privacy. She's feeling like, you know, there were probably a million other ways you could have gone around doing it, but you didn't. So now you got to deal with the fallout, the ramifications, right? So that was my morning. So this is almost kind of fitting to what kind of day I had. Let me know if it fits your day. Let me know what went on for you. Does this? Yeah, it's kind of a new role with my mom that we're all gonna have to play a part in. So, but we played it with my grandfather, so it's definitely not the first time that we are doing it or will be doing it. So, and who knows, in 35 years, might be doing it again with me. Could you see me, like, every day just drawing the same cards, forgetting which ones I drew the day before? I laugh because I try to make light of it, but in all honesty, it's not a fun situation to be in. It's actually a little heartbreaking. I've done it before, though, so I can kind of draw on it, those experiences. Every time I saw my grandfather, he would call me by my mom's name, because apparently when I was, like, in my 20s and I still had brown hair, I looked somewhat like her when she was that age. So he'd be like, hey, Lynn. Her name was Linda. Hey, Lynn. I'm like, oh no, Papa Joe, it's Carolyn. So, yeah, it was interesting. So let me know what you guys think of these cards. Let me know how they, if you're willing to share, let me know how they resonate with you. If there's anything that stands out for you, anything you have going on that perhaps these could pertain to. And of course, I'm always up for personal reads, so if you want a deeper dive into anything, that is always an option. All right, my friends, I hope that this finds you well. I hope you enjoy your twilight wherever you may be. I better go let my little barky dog outside before she has a hissy fit on the other side of that door. And I hope you take care. We'll touch base tomorrow. Bye.